Right thinking, in a broad and general sense, is thinking positive thoughts instead of negative ones. It means entertaining thoughts of success instead of failure, health instead of sickness, love instead of hate, cheerfulness instead of gloom, optimism instead of pessimism, and so on. One who does this becomes inwardly changed. Through being changed inwardly, one's actions also become altered. This, in turn, transforms our life and circumstances. Right thinking, however, in its highest sense, is something even greater than all this. It is thinking in an altogether higher consciousness and from an entirely new standpoint. It means thinking from the perspective of the universal mind instead of the weak, limited, finite mind. It means thinking in the actual consciousness of love as the reality, perfection as the reality, health as the reality, harmony as the reality. It means liberation in thought from being enslaved by the senses and the desires. It means living the life in a higher octave upon an altogether higher plane. The science and art of right thinking is also practical. It has taken a great truth and, brushing aside all that is not essential, has woven it into a practical system which can be applied with precision to all the problems of life. It has discovered that life is a result, an effect, and that the reality and cause are within. It teaches that life responds to certain laws, and that by working in harmony with these laws, results can be obtained with mathematical precision. It disperses the vagueness, mystery, and uncertainty which surround so many teachings, and shows how life can be governed by scientific methods. Matter and the material universe are ever-changing effects, ever evolving, ever unfolding more perfectly the divine idea. The tremendous power that works through the universe is spiritual. It is the divine mind in motion. This power is infinite. Its object is to express on this material plane a perfect manifestation of the divine idea. Its object is not to manifest disease, ill health, unhappiness, poverty, wrongdoing. Rather, it is ever seeking to express itself in perfect health and harmony. The power is infinite. It is in you and in me. It is in all people. Very few know of this power. A still smaller number know how to use it. The majority would be very surprised, if not shocked, were you to tell them that within them lie dormant, infinite and divine powers, that within each of them is a spark of the divine fire, an inherent perfection which is patiently seeking expression. The power within us is infinite. It is divine. It can revolutionize you if you will but realize its presence and allow it freedom of expression. The power is the same no matter how it is employed. It can be used to strengthen the body, give power to the mind, or bring the highest achievement into the life. It is not claimed that right thinking will suddenly convert a poor person into a rich one, neither does it dangle a get-rich-quick scheme before you. But it does train you to stop attracting poverty into your life, and instead put you on the road which, if pursued, will lead to a carefree sufficiency. It does show you how to stop the negative habit of thought and negative mental attitude which, by their vibration, keep success away. It also shows you how to enter into harmony with immutable law, and consequently come under the law of attraction. It does show you how to do something with your mind which will take a little negativity and poverty out of your life and put a little good and prosperity back into it instead. Our outward life is largely composed of our thoughts clothed in material form. It is not the reality. The reality is perfect. By false beliefs, we hide the truth from ourselves, thus manifesting imperfection instead of perfection. Perfection, however, is still the only reality, and all imperfection is caused by a materialization of our thoughts, which hide the truth from us. Our life has always been imaged in the divine mind as perfect, even before the beginning of time, and all our needs are abundantly supplied and always will be. Some of us may feel that we are beaten in the selfish battle for material existence. The egocentric and ruthless may elbow us aside, trample on us, and make off with that which we would like for ourselves and our loved ones. We may feel that we are like sheep amongst wolves. This is very true, for spiritually minded people are different from the worldly, and generally are on the losing end if they adopt the worldly methods. Even if they succeed, they find that what they have won can be held only by strain, effort, and force. When we are in harmony with spiritual law, prosperity comes to us without effort and strain. It comes gently, like the falling of a soft rain. Unlike the prosperity of the materialists, it does not bring unhappiness and disillusion, but rather brings with it harmony and peace.